Don't watch me, watch Nolazine TV. It's the best video ever and subscribe to it.
What? You know what it is. It's your dude, GameOva Skip, and you're now tuning into Nolazine TV. You digging me? You dig?
Okay. So, for everybody who don't know, you know, just tell them where you from.
Look, I'm GameOva Skip. My real name is Sheldon Skipper, but I'm from the East. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New Orleans East, but I be everywhere, man. I hold the East down like the underdog. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, the East is wild right now. Let's talk about these, like, because you lived in the East like a long time.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like you remember the East before Katrina.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, tell the world what New Orleans East is now compared from back in the day to like now. You know, just
like the East right now is like
upbringing.
the East right now is like the old Uptown. You know what I'm saying? How Uptown was in the '90s. You know what I'm talking about?
He just said, I said, man, I call it Grand Theft Auto.
You see, it's really a lot of carjacking, a lot of killings, a lot of
GTA.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of stuff compared to the old East where I grew up, and we maybe had 2 murders a year. You know what I'm saying? You come from the hood, you moved out the East.
Like people used to want to live in the East in certain parts.
Exactly.
Nah, I probably delete the girl number before I even go over there.
Like
the praying emojis.
Like the East is, you know what I'm saying? Like
I fuck with these though.
No, I fuck with the East. That's where I'm born and raised. A lot of people don't know that. That's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? But my parents from the Magnolia, so we from the Magnolia they moved, from the East because they didn't want.
Shout out to your mama, man.
You know what I'm saying? My mom, I'm Tony Skipper. You know what I'm saying? She's the boss of the radio station, iHeart Q93, YLD on the sales side. You know what I'm saying?
She didn't want to give me a job at Q93.
She's solid.
I told her I wanted to work at Q93 for free. But they knew if they knew why I actually wanted to work there.
What?
I just wanted to get like people phone numbers. I had a plan.
Networking.
Yeah, I just wanted to work at Q93 for free, but nobody never told me nothing.
I got you. Yeah.
I definitely had a goal.
I know you was gonna try to make it. I know what's up.
You gotta make it some kind of way.
I got you. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay, so like, tell everybody exactly. I'm like, what do you do? I'm like, for the people who don't people who never heard of you, you know.
Well, like I say, I'm GameOva Skip. I am an international entertainer / dancer / artist. So I got my feet in the door, national exposure. I'm a New Orleans bounce dancer. I was blessed to be on So You Think You Can Dance. I was blessed to be on the Ellen Show. I was blessed to be on Jimmy Kimmel with Big Freedia. I danced with Big Freedia for 5 years, but I started off with my homie Big Chew. The one who say, we live, baby, you know what I'm saying? That's the one who put me in the game. That's my dog. But I've been blessed. I've been to 47 states, 9 countries, 10 countries, something like that. Dancing all over the world, doing stuff that we do from the hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take it to the next level. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm a world international reclaimed dancer. And now I'm an artist. You feel me?
I'm gonna bring it back way before 2005, before Katrina.
Okay.
Man, I used to think he was on fucking X pills. So like, at the little teenage skate rink party, I'm like, this nigga danced the whole party. This nigga gotta be on some drugs.
I did.
This nigga dancing on skates and all.
I did.
What the fuck wrong with this nigga, man?
Look, that was just me off straight regular energy. So I wasn't even thinking about no type of drugs. That's just.
You ain't had no liquor at the party.
No liquor, no. At the skate rink, no indeed. You know, we full of Coke, Powerade, pizza. You know what I'm saying? It's just energy, bro. I just love dancing. Like football and dancing go hand in hand, bro. Like I always just enjoyed dancing. Like it just didn't stop. Like you said, I used to dance the whole entire night. Whether we started up on skates and then when we got off skates, it was just you know what I'm saying? So yeah, me dancing. That's why I got my claim to fame. You feel me? Dancing that's a part of my life. That's how I release my stress. Everybody got a stress reliever. Whether you know what I'm saying, you want to write poetry or whether you want write raps. Me, I dance. You feel me? So that's me having a good time.
You danced for a long time. You still dance.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw it. I'm like, oh, this nigga, man. Like that, he didn't take a break.
Yeah, it's real. It's serious.
So how was your experience being on like the Ellen Show? You know, because she's actually from, I mean, Metairie, but still New Orleans.
She's from West End. She went to Grace King, but it's still considered New Orleans. But Ellen is so cool, bro. Ellen is like a great person to be around. You know all that stuff they was talking about Ellen, like when she's like,
I don't get that from her.
I didn't get that, me neither. So like people was asking me, was Ellen was like that when you was on the show? I'm like, no, indeed, no. I didn't see no side. Look, let me tell you, that was my first time ever going to LA. You feel me? She saw me on So You Think You Can Dance. I made it to like the top 30. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, she invited me on the show. And I was going to Southern at the time in Baton Rouge, and me and my mama had the same email. So she emailed, she was like, son, she at the desk. She was like, son, Ellen emailed you. Ellen emailed, she wants you to come on her show and dance. I said, wait, Ellen? The white lady? I said, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm in Forever 21, and they had a pile of clothes on at the time. And my daughter's mom, we was going together. I said, oh shit, I'm going on Ellen. And I slipped. I'm talking about it was a long fall. Bosh! And then everybody in the store started clapping, like, you know what I'm saying? So when I got to LA, I'm like they picked me up in a Rolls Royce. It's my first time ever being in a Rolls Royce. She filmed 2 shows a day. You feel what I'm saying? And she showed me. She told me what my spot was. I had to practice first. Did one run through. She was like, oh my God. You dance like you got a rock in your shoe. Yeah, but she was all positive vibes. She enjoyed it, and I got a nice check for dancing on that show. So it was love.
Yeah, man, you got paid to be on the show.
Yeah, like all guests, like whatever you're doing, rap, singing, dance, you know, get a check. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Ella was.
How much that check was? You like it was you got me about to start dancing.
For a dance, it was $1,500.
That's good.
But still good, no, I ain't tripping.
Because you actually love to dance. Like you would dance for free.
Yeah.
Other people don't know, like
Yeah.
like I always tell people my advice to anybody starting a business or any kind of career, do what you love. Do something you would do for free
Exactly.
and just learn how to
make money off it. Monetize it. Yeah,
You know?
most definitely. But yeah, Ellen films 2 shows a day, bro. I opened the show. After her open monologue, I came out and they'll show you how I came out dancing. I danced between commercial and I closed her show dancing. So it was all love, bro. That was my like real big claim to fame. You want to talk me being a local celebrity, taking New Orleans bounce dancing to the next level. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. So actually, by you being one dancer and just being around bounce music for over 20 years, like I want you to like explain to the world what does New Orleans bounce actually mean? Like just like to the city, just like to the state of Louisiana.
Bro, okay, from the city of New Orleans, I feel like, all right, New Orleans bounce is like, give me a good analogy. Hold on, give me a second. New Orleans bounce. It's like what crawfish mean in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? It's like
crawfish and the dagger.
Yeah, crawfish and the dagger. Putting your favorite seasoning on your food. You hear me? Like you know what I'm saying? Like New Orleans is known. We the birthplace of jazz. We the birthplace of second line. We the birthplace of bounce. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, my biggest gripe is like, dog, bounce started on some hood shit. It was project music. You know what I'm saying? And it was call and response. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like twerking started here. Like DJ Jubilee was the first person to say the word twerk in 1992. Cheeky Black is the first person to have a song with the word twerk something nigga in 1996. You feel what I'm saying? But my thing is, the world loves bouncing, doing it now, and it's cool. But like it's like we take our own culture for granted for people from New Orleans, and I feel like we got the coolest culture in the world. I feel like a black person could be a black person from in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying?
And the world will love it. We just gotta find a way to monetize it.
Exactly. And everybody doing it. And I say this, look, I can't make this up. I said this 10 years ago. Nigga laughed at me. I say bounce gonna be like the new form of disco. How disco was in the 70s? Because everybody wanted a disco song. Not what the world doing. Everybody want a bounce song. Drake got 2 #1 hits.
But the crazy part is like most of the world don't even know that bounce music back in the day
was on some hood shit.
Was some gangster shit.
You got Pimp Daddy. You got Soulja Slim and Juvenile.
Yeah.
They was bounce artists before they became, who they are now.
Like I just interviewed Pete Mo yesterday, like a couple days ago. He was like, man, I think every New Orleans artist, rapper, should do a bounce song.
Yeah.
He said, man, if you don't tap into your culture, why you think you ain't got no identity?
Exactly. But I'm telling them because they talking about because the gay dudes and all that. But I'm saying bounce wasn't that. I say rap your hood shit on a bounce beat, and look how far it take you. I tell it to a lot of artists, a lot of upcoming artists. They be like, man, I ain't fucking with it,
Because the way but it looks now to the world,
yeah.
like Big Free is the biggest artist.
Yeah, bounce artist, yeah.
Then they got Hot Sizzle
yeah.
and other people. But like when you think of bounce, you think of someone exploring the different life of their sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
But like if they really
do the history
back, you'll hear the Soulja Slim. In the
Juvenile, UNLV,
yeah.
Pimp Daddy, like it's DJ Jubilee. He, what I'm saying, this record, but he brought the dancing to the bounce. You had TT Tucker before him and DJ Irv. You know what I'm saying? Like all these dudes was gangsters. Like niggas crazy. Pete Tom will tell you like niggas, he was a gangster doing bounce. Right. You know what I'm saying? But that was our culture. Call and response. You had Kilo. You know what I'm saying? Josephine Johnny, Fifth Wall Weeby, God bless her. You know what I'm saying? Like. Bro, we had some real niggas doing bounce, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it was project shit and it was all about having a good time. Bounce could be spiritual, bounce could be sexual.
God bless it, because fucking Weeby loved the culture.
He held it down for oh my God, dog. That's why I miss my dude, so much. Like, he really got it and understood. You feel what I'm saying? He really held it down for the culture. And he didn't let nobody, you had to tap in with him, you know what I'm saying? As far as bounce, you want to do bounce, you know what I'm saying? He was on Drake's song, you know what I'm saying? Like, Like Weeby did a lot for the culture, bro. Even behind the scenes, bro. That's my dude, bro. I miss him every day. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. I miss Weeby too. I can't even rip that fat bitch.
Yeah.
They ain't talk shit with Weeby all day.
Like that's my idol. Like me being a rapper now. Like I have my cadence. Like I you know.
He was also a dancer.
He started. He was the coldest.
Yeah.
Like for us to flexing, he was the coldest. Like you know what I'm saying? In that era, in the flexing era, in the early '90s, like with the Street Fighters, he was the guy, and that's how it was in my era. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, so. Yeah, I mean, I follow Weeby footsteps, you want to be honest. Weeby and Chew is my idols, you know what I'm saying? And I'm blessed to work with both of them, you know what I'm saying?
Chew, I'm like, man, how the fuck his big ass be moving like that?
Exactly, bro, that's, you know.
And like the crazy part is he never got bigger or smaller in 20 years. Like he been the same size since I met him.
Same size, bro.
It still move the same.
You know what I'm saying? It still move the same. It's just been a lot going on, because look, last year we lost Weeby, this year we just lost my partner Blazer. You know what I'm saying? Who make all the music. You feel me? Right. So it's just like, you know, we be in different headspace, bro. So we just, like, we try to keep him laughing, crying. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep him up the par. You know what I'm saying? Because he loved both his friends. You know, it's just in back-to-back years.
He talking about you.
Yeah. So, but you know, hey, man, like, we just got to keep pushing and keep going, bro. Like, that's my biggest thing. Like, and like me and Chew sometimes feel like we be omitted, like we forgotten a lot of stuff we done. You know what I'm saying?
I just saw you did an interview, like basically, you know, like if the world actually, like perceived, if like two other guys who kind of did what y'all was doing, but y'all was doing it for so long, and like you know, you really like chimed on it, but I don't know if you want to talk about it still.
It's all good. I ain't done it.
You know, so like just explain, you know, how you felt about the situation when you just saw the world, like when you even start seeing your dance on the game and it really was your dance.
Yeah, I didn't even like that at all. But you know, at first, to be honest with you, at first, me and Chew was cool with it. Like it was funny because they were being a funnier version of me and Big Chew. Like, right. You know what I'm saying? So it was on some hee ha ha shit. It was all cool. Like it didn't start off as no fuck them niggas, and you know what I'm saying? It was cool. But after a while, as they kept going, we was like, wait, hold up, this shit not funny no more. It's like on some culture vulture shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
Well, I just think like in the world of like, cause you know, like mainly everything politics. Mm-hmm. It's like, you know, it's like, man, it's like in the world, if you got like a different race and like somebody can actually do something, they're gonna actually pick that person first.
The only reason
is marketable.
No, but the only thing we really felt some kind of way because we sat down and had a meeting with those people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We had a meeting face to face, you know what I'm saying? And it was all good, and it was like we wanted to work with these guys, and it was all for it, and then 2 days later it's basically like fuck us.
Right. But see, another thing, you know, I can't say this what happened, but it could have been some behind the scenes shit. Like they could have probably brought it to the people they working with, and they're like, man, they probably put it in their head like y'all don't need them to. So it's like a lot of shit that probably went on.
Right, but I'm saying
I know what you're saying. What you're saying is like out of respect, y'all supposed to automatically hold it down for
exactly. But I'm saying because you're using our likeness. Right. You're not you're getting on being somebody else. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like Nick is talking like my partner. You know Chew, that's his voice. Fuck, it's not like he.
That's his real voice.
That's his real voice. It's not like he making that shit up. Like you know what I'm saying? And then you got me dancing like you know doing the Peter Pan dance. Like you gotta remember like the whole world is trying to dance like that now. You feel what I'm saying? I've been doing that shit. You know me from kids. We know each other for a long time, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? I used to get laughed at doing that shit.
Yeah, I was like, why the fuck you nigga dance like that?
You know what I'm saying? Be a real spill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you kept it. Yeah,
and I kept it going, bro.
But you stayed consistent.
Exactly. But I grew up in the old era in the 90s where every nigga used to dance in the city. Right. Can't lie. Like that's what made me want to dance. It don't matter what you was, an athlete, a gangster, you know, whatever you trying to do.
If you know how to dance,
you dance. You ain't tripping on nobody. Like you just dance.
I think, you know, our generation, you know, around that 2002 to Katrina time, it was more niggas like, man, I'm a motherfucking gangster. I ain't gonna dance. It was a whole different world.
Right.
Like, you know, like, but actually, as us being kids, we were flexing.
Exactly.
But the more we got in our teens, we said we like shoot at each other.
But you know,
that way we like, let's try something new. Let's shoot at each other.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's shoot at each other again and again.
Yeah.
And again, like nigga. But that's what Chew kept it going. He started the skate rings back, right? You know what I'm saying? And then
still mad at you. I spent so much money, $10.
Look, and that was the mecca of if you knew how to dance, come to the skate ring on a Friday night.
I told people, I said my generation's so messed up. I remember going to a party. We on the West Bay. Somebody got killed at this party, and I went to Big Chew party right after because he was in Greta behind like a hotel.
Yeah,
somebody got killed on the 4th Street right there. We left from a party like, man, we didn't care.
Right.
We just We just went whatever was going on.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, in my mind, like, how the hell we knew about all these parties? Because we didn't really have cell phones like that.
Exactly.
We had like a Go phone, 3 minutes after 9 o'clock.
We had 1 or 2 partners with a phone, and they'd be like, look, you got something else going on around the corner. Let's roll.
We had no free text messages.
At all.
No social media. How the hell we knew about the parties?
Exactly.
I don't know how the hell I knew about having the parties.
Word of mouth, text message.
But I tell people that was the best time to be in New Orleans, right before Katrina.
Right before Katrina, and right in 06 to 08, like, you know, that 09.
Coming back when everybody had a little money.
Yeah. But like, I love my city and I love the culture so much, bro. Like, I do a lot for the culture. Like, everywhere I go, it don't matter where I went around the world, bro. I hold it down, and you can tell I'm from New Orleans. It's like our posture, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you can make it from New Orleans, you can make it from anywhere. Like, being on Apollo, son. Being at Apollo, I came in 3rd place. Only 2 singers beat me because they hit the high note. You know that shit. But dancing, every other dancer before me got the Sandman. I'm the only one on stage, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I really have done a lot of shit.
What you been doing it for so long?
What you say?
You been doing it for
so
long?
I've been doing it for long.
And you just, perfected your craft.
That's it. And I'm teaching it now. Having dance classes, having exercise classes called bounce size. You know what I'm saying? Going around the world teaching it. Having dance songs, having bounce dance songs. You feel what I'm saying? Being an artist now, I got a situation with Take 4. You know, we got a partnership going on, and yeah, man, we trying to, you know, go to the next level with this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because I can rap and dance, so I'm a total package. You feel me? And I feel like, I don't know, bro. It's just like people take we take our culture for granted, bro. We should be uplifting each other in our culture, especially people who've been holding it down. But people don't see that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Basically, you know, you basically saying like, man, but torch your flowers right now while you can smell it.
Exactly.
Because like so many people, like, cause you know, like somebody always started it before us, but it's always somebody else.
Keep it going.
Somebody might get bigger with it. That's like even I saw you do the interview about the like dance, like. The dance and the choreographer for like Beta Singing.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, you like basically like, man, this is still my moves too.
Yeah.
And like, do you feel like you supposed to get like some type of credit in it?
Oh, I could have just been in the video. Oh, just like they did how Sizzle, with the Megan Thee Stallion Last the Cry Baby.
Right.
You know that she got that from New Orleans. That's how Sizzle Cry. That's the move the girls doing down here. She got that from us, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I knew Jacquel, that's Megan Thee Stallion.
Like every time I go to Houston, they actually play so much New Orleans music that people probably just in Houston just feel like we from New Orleans now too.
Right.
By just at the Hurricane Katrina, they just play all our shit.
But I fuck with Megan Thee Stallion, but Jacquel, her choreographer, was the one, of course, who taught her routine. Right. So, I mean, to have a long story short, I had a private audition for Beyonce last year. Right? And it was for Coachella. She was doing the Coachella thing. Remember she came out on Netflix with she was doing it again. She had an old school bounce set, but she was catering, you know, representing and paying homage to New Orleans bounce, like the DJ Jubilee and the Josephine Johnny days. And I made it. So Jacquel was hanging with me the whole day. I had a show with Chopper at London Girl last year at Republic, and we had to go around the corner to do the convention center at the Orpheus.
I was there.
Exactly. So we killing it. He hanging with us the whole day. He knew me. My point is, hey, Jacquel could have hit me up, DM, via text message, whatever, phone number, because he got all that, and be like, hey.
Just throw me in the loop. Like, you know I've been doing this for over 20 years.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
You ain't even gotta pay me. Just put me in a video.
That's all.
Just give me some type of.
Even if I could have been assistant director, choreographer, or something. I ain't doing something. That's all. Because I would have done the same thing. I would have did that if I'm taking somebody else's moves from the culture. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like they don't play with nobody else, other culture. You feel what I'm saying? Like if they want Memphis Jukers, they go get the best Memphis Jukers. You feel what I'm saying? Voguing, pop lockers, flexing, whatever. They go get them people. Why they don't do that with?
I kind of think we took a lot because we don't have no real gatekeepers.
Yeah.
That's actually tied into the entire industry. Like our gatekeepers moved.
Yeah.
Like I tell people all the time, I think that New Orleans music scene would have been still the top right now. Yeah, Birdman and Master P would have never moved.
I feel like
they actually like Birdman made Miami popular. Master P actually brought people to Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
Baton Rouge scene started growing as well. People did pay attention.
Yeah.
Like as soon as Master P moved out of Baton Rouge, Boosie emerged.
Yeah. That's
Boosie
true.
became big
as hell.
But Master P brought that attention to Baton Rouge, bringing MTV up back there because he's buying the whole neighborhood and shit.
True.
But I just tell people I really truly believe if Birdman would have stayed here when they was on their run with Drake and everything, them artists would be having songs with New Orleans artists.
That's true.
It would help. Guess what? The reason why our city hurt is because we don't have no
main hub. Nobody.
We don't have too much money cycling around here. Like if we had rappers getting some millions of dollars, it can
flood it back to the city.
Yeah, it can flood to the city so other people can open up.
Like Atlanta doing. Because all of the major artists live in Atlanta. You feel what I'm saying?
Guess what? If Birdman and Master P would just stay here, it would have brought labels to New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Labels would have moved here.
Yeah.
Like, that's what. But it was just Atlanta. It was just by Atlanta putting everybody on and made the labels move to Atlanta.
Exactly.
So, you know,
Atlanta is the black Mecca, it's the black hood right now for black entertainment, black Hollywood.
It's gonna be like that for a long time now, because it got so much space to the build.
Yeah.
You know, like Tyler Perry built a damn studio out there. Like it got an exit.
Used to be an old army base.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So you know.
Yeah.
But
even him, like if he had something going on down here, you know what I'm saying?
I think he should in the future, like make a studio.
Yeah.
They let you shoot movies anyway.
Most definitely.
So,
that's what I'm saying. But I agree with everything you're saying, bro.
Like I just think that's what actually holds us back, because we don't have that person in the industry fighting for New Orleans who connected.
That was Weepy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, Weepy the only person that had like a little tie. He could get in touch with the Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Different people like that.
Drake, I mean, shit, he was on Drake. You know, that's what I'm saying. That
he has a real relationship.
He had a real relationship. Exactly, my point.
Because he explained exactly, like, you know, Drake called Cortez called him, told me everything.
Exactly.
Right? So, being one, I'm like straight male dancer with Big Freedia, like, how did you actually, receive, like, if like certain like comments, like, if like being one backup dancer, I can't even get out. I'm like Big Freedia.
Yeah. So you saying how did I?
Like and like being like a straight dancer, because you know, like as a person sees a Big Freedia show,
they think everybody.
You think everybody explores the different sexuality.
Yeah. So a lot of people thought I was gay dancing with Big Freedia, but that's not the case at all. I tell everybody I don't play with boys. I love straight pussy all day, love vagina. You know what I'm saying? But
I love Freedia girl dances.
Yeah. But look, Freedia.
Shout out to this.
Shout out to this step. That's like my sisters. But you know, we all started with Big Chew from Big Chew together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like but Freedia showed me mad love, dog. That was some of the best 5 years of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like. Freedia never came at me nothing like that, and I respect gay people. Like, you know, as long as you don't bother me or try to force your sexuality on me.
I never heard Freedia play with nobody like that.
I don't do no tripping.
Yeah, I never heard Freedia play with nobody. Freedia give you respect.
Give you respect, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But to be honest with you, I feel like the dudes who say, "Man, I hate punks" or "I hate gay dudes," that's the ones that be on the DL, bro. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Because what you hate them people for if they never did you nothing? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what. And it used to be, a lot of that.
Speaking on that, we need to just jump into the whole transition of actually what's about to happen. Like, it's about to get, like, we already was living in one, you know, not I gonna say gay word, like a different, like, but they already started making like double bathrooms and everything. So anyway it go, you gonna have to do business with somebody.
The entertainment industry is gay, bro.
It's big gay, but I didn't want you to jump all the way into
No,
that.
but I'm saying
people
dudes don't realize you can't be in the entertainment industry and be homophobic. You'll never find a job. Seriously, you'll never find
That's who cut your checks.
That's who cut your checks, bro. Yeah. That's who cut your checks. Be telling dudes chill with that shit, man. Like, if them dudes not bothering you, leave them dudes alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Then plus, you don't want to lose that fan base, because they'll spend the most money.
Exactly.
So if they ain't bothering you, don't bother them.
Yeah, exactly, bro. People don't, but the dudes down here don't get that, son. They don't understand it. They just see what they see, like, oh man, them dudes ain't bothering me.
A lot of people, I try to bring people to the side and talk to them. Like, man, sometimes certain things you do or say on social media can actually get you blackballed before you even made it.
Exactly.
Like, you don't want to ruin a relationship before you even die.
At all.
Relationships is very important, especially in any industry, entertainment industry.
But all the big commercials I've been on, bro, I kid you not, the executive producer or the assistant director been gay. You know what I'm saying? It's just like all the big ones I've done. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and them people show me mad love and they have my money right on time. The dudes, they give me no trouble.
You gotta treat them with respect. Like, hey, bro, I ain't with that, but it's all
good. But you know, gay people know they kind too. They know who and not to play with. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I say, Freedia never played with me, never tried. It was just all love. What's up, Free? I barely even call him Freedia, bro. I call him Free. I'll call him by his real name, Freddie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you know, it was, man, look, traveling around the world, being on this reality show, we didn't know the reality show was gonna be as big as it is, being 6 seasons and all that kind of shit. We niggas really didn't know, son, but it became one of the best reality shows. And the thing about our show was, it was real. It wasn't really scripted.
Right. I actually was telling people, man, I can't Freedia his flowers while he here. Like, fuck. Biggest artist from New Orleans, live in New Orleans.
He is.
And still move around. In the streets, like, it is what it is.
In this bitch.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like, he doing more than what the rappers y'all see on TV do.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like you say, give a person their flowers while they're here. And I'm the same way. Like I'm just saying, and I don't go around bragging like, but I'll show you my resume, bro. My resume is better than 95% of the artists that's in this bitch. And that's just me as a dancer. You know what I'm saying? Showing you what I've done. Because everybody, when I say that, when I show my resume, they be like, damn, you still live in the city? I'm like, yeah, because I want New Orleans to get what it used to be, like get what they deserve.
A few months ago, I was at this pedestal, like I gotta move out the city. Mm-hmm. But now I'm like, I ain't gonna move out the city. I'm just gonna move around.
Move around. Yeah. But like, don't get me wrong. If you got a home in another state, like if you got a spot, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Always still
Ain't nothing wrong with having another spot in another state or whatever.
I tell people, I've been a lot of places. Ain't nowhere like New Orleans.
That's true.
You can't walk around, go to the bar. You can't take a drink outdoor.
Yeah.
And nobody got no damn season in their damn food.
At all. At all, bro. I was where we were, Chicago somewhere. They had gumbo. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I don't eat gumbo past Houston. Yeah. Past Pablo's, I ain't eating it.
Right.
I ain't even gonna try.
That's real, bro.
I really don't like nobody else gumbo besides my mama. Anyway. Right.
But
if I'm gonna eat it,
yeah.
From New Orleans, the farthest Houston.
Exactly. But yeah, bro, like New Orleans is like taught you a lot, bro, but I really hold it down for our culture, bro, especially for the bounce music and bounce community. You know what I'm saying? Even in the bounce community, the small as the bounce community is, niggas be beefing within that, bro. Like, it ain't time for all that shit. Like, y'all need to squash that shit. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I tell people, like, even New Orleans, like, I think you become stronger when y'all, like, us as a whole stop, like, singing out certain shit. Mm-hmm. Like, just saying, oh, I'm from this, I ain't fucking with the West Bay. You need all these people around you. We already don't have that many people living in Louisiana.
No.
Like, this is the game. Like, us in New Orleans, we already messed up by just saying we not from Louisiana.
Exactly, yeah.
They only got 4 million people live in Louisiana.
Period.
There's 3 million people live in Houston.
Yeah.
You wonder why we not making no money. Because we singing loud shit. Like, we didn't start going to them small towns in Louisiana. I'm talking about the rappers. Did you start?
I'm going to be real with you, son. I got on, like, my name, like, before I got on TV, like, my name got big from Shrewsbury on back. Shrewsbury, Kenner, St. Rose, LaPlace, Homer, Thibodeau, and the West Bank. The New Orleans, when I got on TV, New Orleans really caught on. Because everybody was doing it in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? New Orleans be like, yeah, that nigga cold, so.
It's like Nolazine just becoming successful. Like, Nolazine became successful because you see me dealing with artists from everywhere.
Right, exactly.
Like, they been having artists way from fucking Hawaii hit me up. I don't know how they found me.
Yeah.
But, like, the reason I created my company and named it this way because I want to represent New Orleans to the world. Mm-hmm. Like, it was something that was needed that I ain't seen nobody doing for a long while.
Right.
Like, you have to create something. Like, you have to bring the world into what you're doing.
You do, bro.
If you don't, you just gonna be a regular New Orleans person.
That's it.
Then you ain't gonna really be able to see that income that you're supposed to make.
Exactly.
But I definitely want to give you your flowers for being one of the first dancers, and I thought you was out your goddamn mind while you was dancing at all the parties all day on orange juice.
I heard it. Orange juice, Coke, pineapple juice. You know what I'm saying?
A bag of chips.
Bag of chips.
Skittles.
Maybe a hot dog. You heard me? But that's just me, bro. Just a love of dancing, man. I didn't grow up and say I wanted to be a professional dancer. This is the direction God just showed me because I thought I was going to the league for football because I was good playing at St. Aug and playing at Southern and getting my degree and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, life takes its turn. God show you where you need to focus your attention on, bro. And me giving back to these kids, me being a teacher and a coach now, a young audience, you know, that's where I'm at. Like, you know, change your kids' life. I got a slogan: change your kids' lives one dance at a time. You feel what I'm saying? And kids really gravitate towards me, bro. Like, that's one of my bigger missions I see, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make it, bro. I'm about to make it to the top of this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Doing bounce music, how it's supposed to be, having a heterosexual male who rap and dance, and just, you know, showing love to everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I just want my city to make it, and we stop beefing with each other and have animosity towards each other. We can go way further, because we have too much talent down here. We got dudes that can rap that can't read the newspaper down here. You know what I'm saying? It ain't real spill, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we just gotta come together, man, and stop all the bullshit, and let's just make it work. You feel me?
Okay. I know.
Oh.
All right. So tell us, I'm like, what's next for you? Do you plan on dropping merch? Like, you know, plan on, I'm like, working with other dancers trying to put them under you? Mm-hmm. Like, just, you know, what's next for you?
You know, I got my student, everybody think it's my child, but Dior, that little girl who will be dancing, she's dope. She's just like a girl version of me. I'm gonna be working with her, doing videos with her. Also, my daughter lives in Philly. We're doing a lot of stuff with her. She dances at a dance school. I have a lot of dancers under me, but I've been doing music, and I make, you know, I'm a dancer, so I make dance songs. So, and I make music for everybody. I got bounce songs, I got jig songs. I got a song right now called Shit Chat. It's me and Level. It's on a Baton Rouge type of vibe. A lot of jiggers, a lot of people in BR, they fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? They fuck with me.
Good.
Yeah.
This will get you some show money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I tell people, Level, man, I give you
Level is the truth, dog.
He is Louisiana club banger.
Oh, big dog.
He gonna run it.
But it rolling like a bitch. Shit.
I need to go to Baton Rouge. I don't know Level, but I need to go to Baton Rouge to go interview.
Say, dog, Level's the man, bro. Level's the truth, bro. And I fuck with him the long ways. When I was at Southern, Level was the man because Bootsy and Gates was in jail. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I was at Southern.
That was the man in Louisiana.
For a long time. For a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Like, hey, Level like one of the first people actually, I'm lying, I did meet Level a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm really cool with the other guy from Poncha, Tula, but Lil Cali.
Lil Cali
had a song together.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
they had a few songs together. Like Lil Cali had
What you do
with your money right.
Money right. That song.
And that song with a lot of people. That was on the movie video girl.
It was huge, man. It was huge in the city. Yeah, bro. That's moving right now. My song Shit Chat with Level.
Definitely
people, but yeah, it's like I got the Shit Chat challenge going. It's moving on social media. The people dancing to it. It's about to take off, bro. Like I got some big stuff. Shout out to Take 4 Records. You know what I'm saying? Beat Doctor was the one who made that beat on that.
Shout out Beat Doctor.
Shout out Beat
Give
Doctor.
him his flowers as well.
You know what I'm saying?
He's been 20 years or better.
Got my manager, my two managers, Flex and Melvin Foley. You know Melvin. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Boss Hall.
Boss Hall. You feel me?
I just want his phone book.
He do got a lot of
contacts. He got over 50 years of contacts.
Yeah, bro. Seriously, literally, like he really.
If he might got Prince and Sade number. He got Prince manager number. Look.
Yeah. Hey, Mel been doing this for a long. He the reason I'm a rapper, bro. He turned me into a rapper. I didn't care about nothing wrong.
But I tell people this. I'm gonna give Melvin some credit right now on this camera. I used to tell people like Melvin, the only manager that I started acting give people out in New Orleans. Like far as like a manager getting you straight to the label at the time, it was Melvin Foley. It was the Chopper, then it was Baby Boy.
Yep.
Then it was Frida.
Yeah.
So I give people credit.
That's a fire portfolio.
Yeah, he got the portfolio to move. But he could have been moved.
But he had one time he had PNC, he had Weeby, he had a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And see, in the story he told me, he was like, he gave it when he first became like the manager, he gave PNC, Weeby, a lot of people their cards. Everybody threw his cards on the ground except for Chopper. And then Chopper kept, and he became manager of Chopper. He saw what he did with Chopper. Now everybody will fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like what I say, everybody been on some uptown, downtown.
Another reason why shout out to Melvin Foley. Melvin Foley got me a check for Big Freedom long, like maybe 10 years ago.
Really?
I had to write the lyrics to Big, to like a few of them, like Big Frida, on like songs.
Yeah.
I'm like, this was around, people wanted to actually know what the person was saying.
Yeah.
So imagine me trying to write words to a bounce song. That's the hardest shit ever in my life.
To a gay bounce artist too.
Oh man, no. I stopped counting. I put I'm like,
nigga say, look, put 3
I
noises.
think I told Frida when I say, man, I think I wrote some words for you.
Yeah.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, look, nigga put Magnolia 3 times, then etc.
I think I asked Frida, do you write this shit down?
Yeah, bro, but Melvin, that's my dude, bro. Like Melvin,
shout out
Melvin Foley, bro. He got to get his flowers white because he put a lot of people on. He held down a lot of people, and he a good person. He ain't never messed over nobody.
He gave opportunities.
Gave opportunities, bro, because he gave me one. I never cared about rapping. He turned me into a rapper. He did the same thing what he did with Baby Boy. Then before that, Chopper. Then also, with Frida. He's one of the reasons why Frida got as big as he is. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
so
facts.
Shout out to Melvin Foley, my dog.
All right, and also, but last but not least, tell everybody. What can they find on social media and just every other platform?
Look, on social media, my Instagram is at GameOvaSkip, GameOva, not ER. It's over. GameOvaSkip on Instagram. My Facebook is my real name, my government name, Shelby Skipper. Don't judge me. I got a white girl name. You know what I'm saying? On Twitter is Shelby Skipper too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm GameOvaSkip, bro. GameOvaSkip all over, man. Follow me, and I'm on Nolazine TV. Get right before you get left. Stop playing, and I'm in there. Woo! You know what it is. You do.
And we done.
Nolazine, make them scream. Nolazine. Make them SCREAM. Scream. Nolazine, make them scream. You heard me.